We all. But I believe an old member of the Treasury back in the, I want to say 80s, maybe 90s. I believe they sold off all of Britain's gold reserves to like generate money when we came off the gold standard, and they sold it all off at a period where gold was like at its cheapest rate internationally for like a lifetime. Because our country is run by inept buffoons who are only in it for themselves. And the only person that wasn't an inept buffoon who was only in it for themselves tried to get elected, but then everyone else who was an inept buffoon who were only in it for themselves went out of their way to slander them to make sure that their own party didn't win, and sabotage themselves and their party. And there were no consequences for them doing that, even though it was found out and publicly, like, called out and blah, blah, blah. So, there. Yeah. Anyway. I miss Corbyn. Corbyn was lovely. Anyway. Bingo. Politics makes Tiffin sad. Oh, by the way, guys, advert starting in a second. Advert starting in a second, everybody. Wait, so were pounds was a pound related to gold or silver? Actually, I'm not sure. Huh? Actually, don't know. Uh-oh. Political Talk Channel's main account, George Carlin. Commodore, who's George Carlin? Are they a politician or are they like a reporter or something? But you're in adverts now, so you might not have heard the question. Right, come on. Political comedian. Oh, okay. Cool. I have ways of hearing. You mean you've got ad blocks of hearing? That's cool. That is fine. 이다요? 다이조부. No, I still have ads. Oh, okay. I have ways of letting you talk, streamer. Right. Okay, so can I find a place for this piece to go on now? I'm scraping such the bottom of the barrel to get these pattern pieces cut out of the right fur for this head. Oh, this is infuriating. And before I said, no, it's not infuriating. Stop it. Oh, wait, I did the drink. Okay, it's a little bit infuriating. Yeah, I'm infuriated. Wow, wow, wow. Do you mean mildly infuriating, the fake coin you made up for the fluff up? Yeah, Daichi. Daichi, for our streamiversary, I'm wanting to do like 3 episodes of the fluff up live in one night. For our stream and partnerversary. Because that seems like a good idea. Tiffin has good ideas. Oh, you going? Yeah, you should be. Yeah, you're going that way. So I'm gonna start putting stuff together for it in the next couple of days, and we're also gonna try and figure out what else can we do for our streamiversary. Notice the counter, Tiffin having good ideas, is still sitting at 0.5. What? Do we need an actual Tiffin has a good idea counter? Do we need to start keeping track of when I have good ideas? Because I'm certain I have good ideas more often than you think. Can you imagine a little thing? I'd be down for being part of Fluff Up Live. Nice. What mic are you using? It sounds really good. It does. This is a Rode. This is a Rode Wireless Go that I'm. Ah! A Rode Wireless Go, and it's a wireless microphone that's paired to like another version of those, that's then plugged into a USB audio input. If you can't keep your toys from dropping, you shouldn't. Why should we buy you more? Because it means that you get more content and like less Tiffin doing other, and like newer ones will be built better. Like this one might break because I drop it, whereas the newer one I hear is better, and it's all Space B! Yo! Space B gifted 3 subs to the channel! Completing our Heckims sub goal. Thank you so much, Space B. And congratulations to Tetsu, Neko, the Railway Cat, Biscuit Sheppy, Slash Kitsune, Skash Kitsune. Yo! Thank you, Space B. Ah. Oops, your finger slipped. Oh no, what a shame. I mean, usually when my finger slips, it just cuts my finger open. That seems a much better way to do this. Seems much healthier. Bees from space. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm glad the audio sounds good. Because we've struggled a bit with the audio. Honestly, we've struggled a bit with the audio recently, and the audio will be getting improved soon. Thanks to Tater buying us a new lavalier microphone. So hopefully we'll have better audio fairly soon. And also we are also thanks to Tater, our actual streaming computer is getting upgraded as well. Thanks to a mixture of Tater plus Naomi Beep, so that's good. And hopefully, if I'm very lucky, our stream will be upgraded by the time our streaming computer will be upgraded in time for our streamiversary, where I want to have. No, I'm not going to spoil things, I don't think. I'm gonna try to have something real big for our like three-year anniversary of streaming and our 2nd year of being a Twitch partner. We're gonna go hard. And I need to find out from peeps, what is a better day for us to have our streamiversary party? Is Friday night or Saturday night better for peeps? Hit the road. Oh, Ginkar! That's a hell of a pun, Ginkaze. Hope you're happy with yourself. Right, so it's going to go there. Cool. And then we're going to split you here. Oop. Ba-ba-da-da. Hit the road. Hit the road, Zay. Ginkaze can do more puns. I am thinking of having a viewer, like, we could have a viewer jail where it's literally just you can pay points to put somebody else in jail, and a little jail cell comes up in the side of the screen. It's just like a little emote just going around with your name over it, and then you get to like pay points to attempt to escape. Oh, there's so many things we can do for the stream overlay. But what I need to do is just get everything that I currently have attempted working before I start adding more and more stuff, because I keep on adding more stuff, don't I? Because I'm a bit crazy with all of this and blah blah blah. Bleh. Like, what would you lot want what sort of stuff do you like in a stream? What makes you hang around? What makes you feel like you're part of the stream? Feel like you're invested? What makes you like, oh yeah, I should really drop by again, because that was a lot of fun. Captain Grolbear has an animation as big as a screen to put a YCH into jail. Oh! Huh. I like having a tiff in the stream. That makes me hang around. Oh, Frack, thank you. No, if only we could get like 40 to 70 more of you, Frack. That'd be great. Oh my god, what did I just say? More Frack dogs? Ugh. You know, no, I stand by that. I stand by that. Frack is actually very fun to hang out with. I like having Tiff on the stream, yeah. More fracking. No! That just had me concerned for the other ones. Oh, no. Oh. No fracking, no tar sands oil. In fact, no new oil exploration, okay? Let's just wind all that down. Put that behind us. We'll you know what, guys? You know what? I will let the oil industry. So this is what happens. This is what happens when I take over the world. I will let the oil industry pick one oil rig, one oil tanker, and one oil refinery to go into a museum. And you know what? If there are people who just really dig on that, they can go and operate that museum and like they can go and like pretend to work it, and we'll put like some water-based vapor coming out of it, and like if they really want the the full effect of working in the petroleum industry, we will inject them with like all the cancers they want, because like the petrochemical industry is just incredibly carcinogenic and bad for everyone. So if they just really wanna, if they really feel the need to get themselves really need to get feel that they are, you know, still have that buzz from working in the petrochemical industry, we'll just give them cancer, just as a treat, okay? And they're all company out there changing away from oil. Tater, even the biggest oil firms who are doing the whole different countries around the world, mostly in the Middle East, you know, but different countries around Europe and Middle East and blah blah blah, and basically consult on best practices to avoid and counter oil spillages. And so he's just constantly being flown around the Middle East, and like his ex-girlfriend or fiance, or I don't think they ever got married, but actually had to live in Qatar for like a year for a contract on his behalf. My dad was in the oil industry, he's farming, yeah. Get Dawn and wash those ducks. Oh, yeah. However, for those who wonder what happens if the line goes down, shareholders pull out and all of the share prices fell and you don't get it again, the company goes bankrupt. And no, adaptable. It's unlikely that if line goes down, immediate whole thing goes away. If line goes down, the shareholders have the option or responsibility or whatnot to cause you, the person in charge of the company, to lose their job and therefore your income and livelihood and blah blah blah. So everybody who is like in charge of these big companies are incentivized to maximize profits at any cost. And it's the at any cost which is the bad thing, because it's at any cost in the short run. Whereas if you look at like will this action generate a profit in the next quarter? Yes. What about the next 16 quarters? What about 20 years? Oh no, this will lead to the deaths of millions. Gonna suck for them, ain't it? Anyway, right. So anyway, blah 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 blah. So we're now gonna do these two. Me, close to me. But yeah, the one of the other troubles adaptable is a case of like there's an effect that I can't remember the name of, but it's a case of if the shareholders are making the line go down because you're not willing to figurehead the country in such a way that figureheads the company in such a way that it maximizes profits over the future of humanity, then they will fire you and find somebody that does. So why not just do the immoral thing, because they'll get somebody else to do it and I may as well get paid for it. So that's kind of the mathematics involved, if that makes sense. It's a case of like, well, if I don't do it, they'll just pay somebody else to do it. Profit shouldn't be, I'd say look for number 4. Yeah, but yeah. Profit shouldn't be number 1. It should. There we go. Also, something quite interesting as well, peeps, is there's a big amount of what is like common culture right now that people live with and live through and just exist with, that are literal kind of psyops by companies and corporations to change culture to make things easier for them. Like the idea of littering was literally invented by corporations to shift the onus on their consumables and their disposables onto the consumer and away from themselves, because it was cheaper for a company to manufacture 1,000 plastic bottles and hand it off to other people than to do like glass bottles and then have the infrastructure to move it all around. So because that was cheaper in the short run, that's what companies did. And the way they got away with it is basically by big advertising campaigns going like, oh, you wouldn't drop the thing that we gave you. You wouldn't drop this unnecessary piece of plastic and litter, would you? To cover the fact that they deliberately changed from using a sustainable method to a non-sustainable method because it made them a fraction % more, and then they didn't have the infrastructure to deal with the stuff they're creating, and companies have never been held accountable for this because companies have the money to not be held accountable. Anyway. Litter Literally. You finished building in a night. Nice. Well, that was quick. I take quite a while to build my miniatures. Because all of my miniatures, I highly convert all of my miniatures, and that involves a lot of like green stuff and sculpting and blah blah blah. So anyway. So people, how was your Heckham's weekend? How was your weekend, everybody? No, I had a lot of big parts. Oh, okay, I suppose. I mean, I have built a knight, but it did take me a while because it's got a large chapel on the top of it and a like a pulpit for a sister of battle to preach from and blah blah blah. Yeah. Sounds like the turn things on standby so we can throttle power into unusable, unsustainable things that are so much worse. Turquoise, yes, it's the exact same thing. It's also related to the concept of jaywalking. Jaywalking is a very, very American concept because we don't have that here. Over here, you just cross the road, and if there is enough space for a car to have stopped, it is their responsibility to stop. And the idea of it's more profitable for car owners to change car manufacturers and petrochemical companies to change the culture of America to be car dominant, and therefore back when cars were starting to become a thing, they were killing a lot of children. They were killing a lot of people, and like, oh, this is bad for us. Let's blame the people the cars kill, and it worked. It's very much the same sort of vibe. The issue is types of plastic is not recyclable when you get ecological things. Very much wrapped in plastics. Essentially, is not commonly recycled. Yeah, adaptable. One of the actual interesting things is all plastics have this thing called a resin. It was like a resin type indicator code, or a resin indicator code, and the resin indicator code was it's just a code to like tell you what type of plastic an object's made out of. This doesn't seem to have one on. Yeah, this like lots and lots of disposable plastics have it. Okay, apparently now I can't find anything with it on. But yeah, it's however, it's there to tell you it's there to tell you what sort of plastic the item is. However, it was deliberately designed to look like a recycling symbol. So it was deliberately designed to look like any plastic it's stamped on is recyclable. But it's not. It's literally just a resin identification mark. It's all a lie. And even then, out of like I think there's like 8 types of commonly. I say commonly. There's eight types of like plastic for the resin identification mark to do, and only like 1.5 of them are even slightly recycled. With like one of them only being double check when the protest is, because I think there's a chance it's this month. I hope it's next month. It better be next month, otherwise I might be a bit screwed. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm trying to broaden our streaming horizons. You know, like I was genuinely thinking for our 12. I was genuinely thinking for our like 12-hour, streaming, our blurgy blurg. What is it called? I'm genuinely thinking for our like streamathon thing, our Streamiversary! Sorry! Revolution is using the previous status quo in the guise of a new status quo. I mean, my biggest lament is that like COVID didn't change anything, despite the fact that all the systems we have in place right now caused COVID and the massive amount of deaths that it led to, we've just gone straight back to the problem. That's like, I'm currently working on a process with myself and 6 other friends to go to London in May. Turquoise group cosplay! Oh, honestly, I want to do a group cosplay at some point. I haven't grouped cosplayed in like so very long. Oh man. Anyway, who was that? That was Fana! Fana, welcome in. Hope your account's not a burner. Hopefully you're here to learn new and fun things. Fana creaciones. Hopefully you are the best you can ever be. It's not a group, but myself and 1 friend are trying to do matching ones. Oh, well, a 2-person thing's a group, right? So it's 6 so 6 friends are all going, but it's only 2 of you are doing matching cosplay. Got it. Your other 4 friends are losers. Tell them that for me. Everyone else is going to think your other 4 friends are absolute losers. So your other 4 friends should definitely join your group cosplay. Might try and convince them to do Scooby-Dooby Gang. Nice! Tin Jin!
Jin has been gifted with 1 wish from a monkey's paw will not be twisted in a negative way. For as long as they are subscribed.
That's good! Tin Jin! One of your wishes that you get from using a monkey's paw will be safe. That's awesome. That's a good one. That's good. Gonna get a hoo-yah for Gordon's Pink Gin and Tonic. Jaffa. Yeah, okay. Somebody else was drinking, right? Who else? Somebody else was on the Baileys and coffee. Don't know if they're still around. I might have scared them off by being a little bit too much of a leftist. I wish I was now Grand Admiral Thrawn. Thrawn. What's Thrawn? Thrawn? Is that Thrawn? Or Thrawn? I recognize the name. Did they have the cream version? The cream version of Baileys? Baileys is what? Baileys is just a cream liquor, right? It's like a dairy-based liquor. I think it's only cream. So it's like Baileys Irish cream, right? Back when I used to drink, one of the only drinks that I could tolerate, back when I used to try to drink, one of the only drinks I could tolerate was Baileys. I would add Baileys to like a glass of a cold glass of milk, and in quite like generous amounts of milk to Baileys, because I just can't stand the taste of alcohol. But I definitely tried. And that was one of the few things I could kind of like force down. But it was really nice. But I just I think I'm vaguely, I don't want to say like, oh yeah, I'm a super taster. I can taste alcohol through anything. But it's just I think there's something about my palate that's broken in such a way that, like, no matter what the context, like the astringent and nasty taste of alcohol will overpower the taste of anything else in a drink. So I just can't tolerate alcohol, sadly. I love banana pudding, moonshine with milk. Ah! Banana, come on! That's 8, that's that way, and that is... Did I do it that way up? Yeah, I did that way up, so that is right. Ah! Ever drink Baileys from a shoe? Dear. Where's that? Is that Flight of the Conchords, or the... Oh, wait, what was the other one? I know, I think Flight of the Conchords is the show I'm thinking of. Greg with 3 Gs. Oh, so Greg gets good reception. That's nice. It's nice. You like illegal Irish moonshine. Ooh. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, calling the police. Wee woo. Wait, where'd the... Oh, there it is, good. Wee woo, wee woo. That's a sound of the I actually don't know the lyrics. That's a sound to, I need to start getting us all to, like, be all, like, happy and be all like, hey, what are you doing this week, everybody? Who has fun plans for the week? Who has not fun plans for the week? Who thinks they have the most boring week coming up? And can you, Chris, like, fight their boredom? Or can you come here and tell us, how did last week go for you? Was your previous week good? Was your previous week bad? Because we're in the first day of a brand new week, so we can finally look back and see how it was, right? We can now that we're all freshly in a brand new week, in a brand new week, we can look back at the previous week and like appreciate its ups and lows. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Full play, nice. I haven't had a haircut in a very long time, as you can probably tell. My shiz and I, we kind of both cut each other's hair because we are mad cheap. And also we're a bit mad. Oh, guys, so this Thursday, friends, two members of our community are going to be running a movie night. They're going to be running a movie night and showing, I believe they're going to be showing The Way of Water in our server as a movie night. So if anybody wants to, like the new Avatar film, so if anybody wants to go and join them for that, that'd be really cool. It'd be really cool to get like people doing like fancy social things on our server regularly, you know? Haven't had one in 2 years. Aww. Honestly, I kind of want to get quite short hair after I've slimmed down a bit more, because I think right now I couldn't really pull it off, but I think The Way of Water. Oh geez, what? But right now I don't think I could pull off like short hair, but I wanna try going for a bit of a pixie cut further down the line, because I think that'd be really cute. Pixie cut and then like big floofy turquoise or green hair. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, it'd be cool. It'll be cool. Tiffin wants to be cool. Tiffin cannot be cool. Tiffin tries so hard and gets nowhere. But in the end, she doesn't even matter. But we always gaze upon, Tiffin is really cool. No, I'm a bit warm right now. I am a bit warm right now, I have to say, Commodore. It's spring is hitting. Spring is sprugunging. Because it would annoy me. I'm sure very few. I'm sure it would go functionally unnoticed, but. Where was the really long piece I'd set? I'm sure there was a really long piece I set aside. Maybe I just used it, or I'm like, you. Maybe, yeah, possibly I already used it. Oh, well. Well. Or did it fall over the edge? It did not. Or are you it? No, you're an offcut. Yeah, never mind. Cool. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to cut you down. And we go, boop. So you two. Yeah, I want L and L, and then we'll get some sewing done on these in a minute. Oh, am I done? Oh, I think I am. Oh, yeah, I am. I was going to do something different with the tip. No, I can revisit that. That's fine. That is fine. I can deal with that in a minute. Yeah, I just realized that I'm being dumb, or at least I didn't realize I was being dumb. But I can go back and I can I haven't been dumb in a way that is exclusionary to getting my, exclusionary to finishing this. I haven't been dumb in a, not damaging way, but not dangerous way. I haven't been dumb in a... Shut up, Tiff. Oh! Blech. Oh, I didn't have... I forgot I was going to have... You know what? I might, on my next break, make myself up a little bit of lunch. Because I actually forgot to... I made myself, after the gym, I was fancying something a bit sweet, and I made myself some chocolate chip Scotch pancakes, and I had those and I was like, yep, okay, and I'm also gonna have my usual lunch, my usual Huel, because that's got all my protein in it and such, but I completely forgot to have that, I think, and now it's kind of hitting me that I'm hungry, so I will make that up in a whittle kiddle bit. I think I didn't have it. Wait, did I actually have it? Was that why I was so cold? I don't think I did. Oh no, now my memory's lying to me. Tiffany, here's an out of context D&D quote for you. Look, I just want to flood the market with dragon parts. I mean, that seems perfectly normal. Boing, boing, bwah, 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 bwah. Who doesn't want to do who doesn't want market manipulation in their roleplay game, right? Because in D&D, if line goes down, you can just go murder people. Wait, no, no, wait, that happens in real life. Never mind. Oh, why is everything too real? So that was 12. Cool. Oh, okay, how about this? DM, you can recover any item you lost from this magic bag. Wizard. Does it have to be a material? DM, your peace of mind is not in the bag. Ah! Ah! I genuinely expect that to go somewhere a lot more lewd. Honestly expected that to be a lot less wholesome. When is my next D&D game? I don't know. Lewd. Yeah. I expected it to be more like, I expected it to be more, no, your virginity isn't in the bag. But a bag of lost items, that's quite cute. That's actually really cute. Is my dad in there? Whoop! Hey! Oh no! Could you imagine if you'd lost your parents and this bag will return to you things you have lost, and that which you have lost and desire to be returned to you the most, but the bag only has an opening like that, and somebody picks it up and go, okay, I lost a really nice sword once upon a time, but the bag detects oh, it's your parents, and then you just get your parents' sausage through the tiny aperture. Executive function. I hardly think executive function's real. Executive function is a myth. Parent sausage. Oh no. Yamada, I don't want to be sausage. There, there. I once lost the key to the treasury of the greatest nation on earth. Oh, fantastic. Or the greatest nation in Faerun, maybe? I don't know. But I suppose, like a boring object, it magically knows if or if not the item belongs to you. My will to live. Hey, I found my parents' love in here. That's where it went. Hey, I found a ranger class that isn't garbage. Poor rangers. Oh, ba-da-na-na-na-na. Impossible. I know. Yeah, don't worry. It's 3.5 edge. 3.5 ed. 3.5 ed rangers. Vex isn't garbage. Who's Vex? Are they in? Oh, is this a character from the new D&D film? Because I am yet to see that. Although I believe, I actually don't know. I don't know if husband wants to see it because maybe I'll have to. Maybe I'll have to go see it with. Oh, my lats! Oh no, Vex from Vox Machine. Oh, okay, I've not seen it. Oh, so sore here from Saturday. We did so many push-ups and press-ups or whatever on Saturday. It was awful. Friday was broken. You can min-max too much. When you say you can min-max too much, what I hear is you can customize your character a lot. That's all I hear. It's pronounced machina. Says who? Bah! Machina, Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Okay, you bring this Merriam person over here, and I'll have a word with them. Make my own dictionary. Fine. I'll go talk to my mate Oxford English and see what their see how their dictionary pronounces it. Okay. Trust them much more. Bleh. Can't believe you're all going against me like this. I thought you'd be on my side. Chat, Tea and Gin is bullying me. Chat, I'm being bullied. No. Oh, no, I was about to say, is this the last piece I need to cut? But no, there's the other white piece. And then we've got the ear tip colours that I want to add as well, which is the part that I'd forgotten about and hadn't accounted for earlier. But that's fine. But that is actually fine. Because the other bits will come together quite nicely, in my opinion. But we'll sew all these together, get them sewn onto here. And actually, no, we won't sew them to there because we need to do the extra fully extendy bit, and that will be a massive pain if they're already on the head. But I'll get all of these white pieces sewn together first, and then we'll do the coloured tips. Just so these bits aren't hanging around for too long and confusing the heckums out of me. I'm tempted to leave this fur that's on the back of the head. That's on the back of the ears long, so the ears are fluffier. But I think that might come. I think we might have to like see what it's like in situ to see if that actually looks any good. And if it doesn't look good, we can then shave it down, which it'll be harder to shave it down once it's on the head, but it's possible, and that's the important thing. So yeah, so I'll let all of y'all decide whether or not we keep the fur as fluffy as possible on the head or as fluffant. I know most of you are going to default to wanting it to be fluffy, but we will have to see how it comes together because there's a chance it will look better. There's a chance it'll look better trimmed, or we'll put it together and it'll just look really messy. Not that I expect this thing to not look messy, you know, but a gal can dream, correct? I'm allowed to dream, right? Maximum floof. Yeah, but sometimes maximum floof leads to minimal quality and it doesn't make it look very good. Yeah, after the on my next break, I'm going to make myself some Huel for lunch because I'm hungry. And then I'll have a small dinner, or actually, I should probably go to the shops after the stream, actually, thinking about it. There might be some stuff I need. And if I go to the shops after having eaten, I'm less likely to buy garbage. Yes. Floof is a quality of its own and must be maximised. Disagree. Disagree. What's the opposite of agree to disagree? I disagree to agree. I disagree to disagree. Oh, that doesn't sound as harsh or like pronunciative or just like, oh. So that's 10L and that way. Cool. Okay, this is the last cut bits we're cutting. Then I'm going to take a break. Then we're going to start sewing some stuff together. Then we're going to get some colourful fur out to do the tips of the ears. Then we will assemble all the ears. And then we will look at what we need to do to mount the ears on the head. Because that's going to be a whole ordeal in and of itself. However, this will be a very unique fursuit head. And I hope we can find somebody. I hope we can find a good home. Because I need to make money. Maybe as I was talking about it before, I was talking about it yesterday. Maybe I can sell this suit for enough to buy like a decent graphics card. Because if I bought a graphics card for my home computer, I can then upgrade this computer to have a 1080, which would be a nice Heckham's upgrade, I feel. But there we go. So that's all of the white fur for this fursuit cut, which means apart from like some of the slightly larger bits of this white here, I'm gonna chuck all the rest of these fur bits into my like soft stuffing bag. I recognise Carlson made a decision, but given that's a stupid decision, I've elected to ignore it. Hey, that's good. Thanks, Fury. Yeah, Nick Fury's kind of got it. Right, everybody, I'm going to leave you with these two scaly friends. And you, since I'm going to be gone for a couple of minutes, for a little bit, I want whoever of you are on here and on our Discord server, go into the creative section of our Discord server and just comment on something somebody's posted recently. Like, tell them what you like about it. Tell them something nice about it, you know? That's my call to action. Back in a sec. Zeo, hello. How you doing, Zeo? Okay, I have my lunch now. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys back a bit. Actually, if I move you back and up, I reckon we can kind of get a bit. Oh, why is that so loose? Oh, it's so annoying how loose this is, despite the amount of keep tightening it up. Oh well, there we go. Come on, there we go. Then, oh yeah, of course I broke it. How about me? I'm okay. I'm starting to lose a bit of the momentum I had earlier today. I was doing. Oh bugger. If I okay, unplug. Oh, I can't believe I broke my stupid webcam by hugging it too much. Okay, let's unhook you two from here. Yeah, it was. I did a stupid bit on stream, if that makes sense, and hugged my webcam, and that bent the USB port on the back of it out of alignment. So what I need to do is get a new USB cable for it. Because thankfully it's a separate part. There we go, cool. There we go, yeah, thankfully this webcam has like a separate USB cable that goes in the back of it. It's not just physically built into it. So I'm able to replace that. Anyway. Oh, actually, what if we go this way instead, and we go like here, and then maybe YUS, can't it be why can't it be a US? Why can't it be a UKB? Oh, because it's just the upgraded version of the United States of America. Because we had the US, we had USA, and now we've finally upgraded to USB.